Modern visionaries. Elon Musk, the innovator driving humanity to the stars. From a quiet boy in South Africa to the man who wants to take us to Mars. Elon Musk's story is anything but ordinary. It's a tale of incredible ambition, groundbreaking innovation, and a relentless drive that has reshaped entire industries. How did one person come to have such a massive impact on our world and our future? Let's dive into the journey of Elon Musk. Born in Pretoria, South Africa, Musk was a bookish and introverted child. He was often lost in his own world, reading science fiction and encyclopedias. At just 12 years old, he taught himself how to code and created his first video game, Blaster, which he sold to a computer magazine. This was the first spark of the entrepreneurial fire that would define his life. He knew his ambitions were bigger than what South Africa could offer, so after a brief time in Canada, he made his way to the United States, enrolling at the University of Pennsylvania. The dot-com boom of the 1990s was calling. Musk, along with his brother Kimball, founded Zip2, an online city guide for newspapers. Think of it as an early version of Google Maps and Yelp combined. It was a tough start, with the brothers literally living in their office, showering at the local YMCA, but their hard work paid off. In 1999, Compaq acquired Zip2 for over $300 million, and at just 27, Musk was a multimillionaire. But he wasn't done. He immediately reinvested his earnings into his next venture, XCOM, an online financial services company. His vision was to revolutionize banking. X.com eventually merged with a competitor called Confinity, which had a popular money transfer service named PayPal. After some internal power struggles, Musk was ousted as CEO, but he remained the largest shareholder. When eBay bought PayPal for $1.5 billion, Musk walked away with a massive fortune. For most people, this would be the final chapter, a time to retire and enjoy life. For Elon Musk, it was just the beginning. With his newfound wealth, Musk set his sights on his two biggest passions, space exploration and sustainable energy. He believed humanity's long-term survival depended on becoming a multiplanetary species and transitioning away from fossil fuels. These weren't just dreams. There were problems he was determined to solve. First came space. In 2002, he founded SpaceX with an audacious goal to make life multiplanetary by colonizing Mars. The early days were brutal. The first 3 rocket launches all ended in spectacular failures, burning through his fortune and pushing the company to the brink of bankruptcy. Critics called him a fool, a con man wasting his money on an impossible dream, but Musk refused to give up. On their 4th and final attempt with the Falcon 1, they reached orbit. It was a historic moment that saved the company and proved private enterprise could compete in the space industry. Today, SpaceX dominates the launch market, routinely sending satellites, supplies, and astronauts to the International Space Station with its reusable rockets, a technology that has drastically lowered the cost of accessing space. And the dream of Mars is closer than ever with the development of the Starship, the most powerful rocket ever built, designed to carry humans to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. While trying to get to space, Musk was also tackling a problem here on Earth. In 2004, he became the chairman and largest investor in a small electric car startup called Tesla Motors. The mission was to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. Like SpaceX, Tesla faced near constant doubt and financial turmoil, production delays, battery challenges, and what the media called production hell nearly sank the company multiple times. But Musk's perseverance paid off. The Tesla Roadster, followed by the Model S, Model 3, and others, proved that electric cars could be more than just glorified golf carts. They could be fast, beautiful, and desirable. Tesla's success forced the entire automotive industry to pivot towards electrification, forever changing the future of transportation. Today, Tesla is not just a car company, it's a technology company, leading the way in battery technology, solar energy with its solar roof, and pushing the boundaries of autonomous driving. As if revolutionizing space travel and the auto industry wasn't enough, Musk has launched several other ambitious ventures. There's the Boring Company, which aims to solve urban traffic with a network of underground tunnels. Then there's Neuralink, a neurotechnology company developing brain-computer interfaces. The goal is to create a symbiosis between human intelligence and artificial intelligence, potentially helping people with paralysis and other neurological disorders. And we can't forget Starlink, another SpaceX project, which is building a constellation of thousands of satellites to provide high-speed internet to even the most remote corners of the globe. From rural communities to disaster zones, Starlink is already connecting the unconnected and changing lives. Elon Musk's leadership style is as intense as his vision. He's known for setting seemingly impossible deadlines, pushing his teams to their absolute limits, and having a hands-on approach to engineering and design. This has earned him a reputation as both a visionary leader and a demanding, often controversial, micromanager. His acquisition of Twitter, now known as X, has been his most polarizing move yet, sparking intense debates about free speech, content moderation, and the future of social media. He is a figure who commands attention, adored by millions as a real-life Tony Stark, and criticized by others for his erratic behavior and immense influence. But regardless of what you think of him, there is no denying his impact. Elon Musk has consistently bet on a future that others deemed impossible. He tackled the biggest challenges he could find and, through sheer force of will, turned science fiction into reality. He has reignited our collective imagination about what's possible, pushing humanity to look up at the stars and dream of what lies beyond. The story of Elon Musk is still being written, and it's a story that affects us all. Thank you so much for watching. What do you think is Musk's most significant contribution? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this look into the life of a modern visionary, do not forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more stories about the people shaping our future. See you next time.